Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Looks like today was an insanely red day. I thought that maybe we would be able to get back up to 40K, but it didn't happen. And look at that. My 2020 tax forms are finally available. So I can finally get that done with. And then maybe once I get either I have to pay or get a return, we'll finally start to deposit some money. Maybe as soon as my next check. We'll see. But today was one of those days, man, when I wish I had some money on the side because almost all my top companies, the ones I believe for in the long run, are down big time. Like Neo was down to below freaking $56 at one point. You could have got a nice deal on this one. I believe this one's gonna be $100. You guys know already what I believe in. All right, Neo, beautiful opportunity to buy. I think anytime the stock goes down a little bit, it's good to add some shares. Right now, I'm at the position where I cannot add any shares because I have no money, and I have some margin I can use, but I don't want to risk it. I want to stay below 30% margin use. If you look at my pie right here, I'm a little bit under 30%, and I want to get that down. So that's the goal for me: get it down a little bit, and before I start buying, and I'm gonna keep purchasing Neo until it hits $100, and that's where I'll stop. Same thing with Afria. Before it hits 25 bucks is a purchase for me. Shopify under 2K purchase for me. Jumia under 120 bucks is a purchase for me. And these are the four main ones that I'm going to be focusing on. These four are going to be the ones that will help us get past 50K and will help us get past 100K in the near future. I'm saying 2 to 3 years we'll probably get past 100K, if not faster than that, depending on how the markets go. But I think that these stocks will help our portfolio double, if not triple, to where the levels are right now. So I believe we can easily pass 50K this year, if not more. Anything above that will be an added bonus, will help us with our progression to 100K, then 250,000. I think that will be the biggest jump. Will be the hardest jump will be from now until 100K, and then from 100K to 250, and then after that, I think we'll be rolling fast. But yeah, the main goal for us to make as much money as possible is to add as much equity into these four players right here. I already got one of them over 10K. This one, Afria, it depends. If it goes up a little bit more and then go up to 10K. Shopify and Jumia are the other ones that will help us propel to 100K. And then after that, whether we see how much Neo runs, I believe Neo is one of those stocks that we can hold on for a long time. Can double or triple our money even after it hits $100. Depending on that, we'll see how much more I can ride, because I would love to keep these shares for a long time. But if I can see better opportunity in another company, which would be pretty tough, because I believe these companies have the ability to more than 2 to 3x, at least 3x. Honestly, I believe Shopify can be a $1 trillion company. Jumia can be easily a $20 billion market cap in the short term. If not in the long term, 10, 20 years, I believe it can go up to 50, if not 100 billion in the long term. Afria, same thing. These industries, Neo, come on, Neo, EV, Afria, cannabis, these two industries are just getting started. This is not just the beginning, this is just the beginning for these companies. So that's the plan right here, is to add as much money to these before they start blowing up upwards to the price targets that I believe in. And I think my price targets are moderate. Like Neo hitting 300 bucks, good. I'll keep purchasing to $100, and then it goes up to $300 from there. That's a 3x. So hopefully I can get some money into that. Afria, same thing. I think Afria has the potential to hit $60 to $75 in 5 years. Shopify, I believe, will be a $1 trillion market cap. So I think anything under 200 billion will basically 5x your money. So, and you see it being at 174, there's still a little bit of opportunity to buy. Even at 300, even below 300 billion, it's still a good opportunity to buy. So still 3x for what I believe in the long term it could hit. Jumia, same thing. So right now, these four are my main focus, and these other ones are just a little bit of diversification. I mean, I would love to get a few hundred shares of MP and Corsair Gaming just to have a little bit more diversification. MP Materials, it's kind of like another way to invest in EV without really investing in EV, because of the materials that they'll be mining out and passing out to all the companies that need it. Because guess what? The more electric vehicles are, the more batteries there will be needed, the more materials that needs to be in the batteries, and people will be supplying it. Tesla is the number one EV player, obviously, and NIO will be the basic. I believe NIO will be the number one EV player in China, and NIO be in China being bigger than the United States. That it will be, honestly, NIO could eventually compete directly with Tesla as being the biggest EV player in the game and autonomous taxi network player. I believe China will push harder and regulate less in the United States, in which I believe NIO will dominate that space. So there's just a lot of opportunity. I believe just buying these stocks for as much as you can, as fast as possible, is the goal for me. So, and even with the positions I have right now, even if I didn't add any more to my positions, I believe we can easily hit $100,000 in 2 to 3 years just from holding on to what I have right now. If I add any more from now until my price targets are hit, it will just amplify our gains even more. Maybe we'll be able to hit 250,000 just holding on to these specific stocks before we start to move on to find better opportunities in the future, because there's always going to be opportunities in the future. So my goal right here, like I said, is to 5 to 10x most of these players. I've already did pretty well on Afria, and then once I get another 2 to 3x on Afria, then we'll take out our position whenever we feel the opportunity is done with Afria. If there's not fast enough growth that I see, which I'm saying will be in a long time from now, and then we'll take out the gains that we made from this one, and then we'll play another long-term player that we see, and whatever company it is in the future, whenever there's opportunity, I see a company that can change and has at least a 2 to 3x opportunity, we'll put that money that we gain from there into that one, and we repeat the process until we get to the ultimate goal of $1 million. And that's the plan. I hope you guys are going to be with us the whole time, with me, of course. And I know all the viewers, the people that always watch. I hope you guys keep me updated as well. I like to hear from you guys, and I want to see you guys succeed. And hopefully, we all succeed together eventually to hit our goals, whatever goal it is. Even if you're starting from nothing, and you're trying to get to 1,000, or you're trying to hit to 10,000, or 100,000, or a million, or 100 million, or even a billion, whatever it is. Hopefully we'll all reach our goals as soon as possible, and hopefully it's sustainable wealth. Yeah.